ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి జేఈఈ అయినా నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.
So next we can discuss about null points. Null points. What is meant by a null point? Null point in the sense net magnetic field must be 0. If the net magnetic field is equals to 0, that position is called a null point. When the net magnetic field is 0, when the net magnetic field is 0, see here. So we already discussed, I think you people know about these null points in electrostatics. Null point exists between two like charges. For unlike charges, null point exists outside. For unlike charges, null point exists outside. So and null point exists due to the electric dipole, like that. Here also we can discuss about that. Null point in the sense, if the net magnetic field is 0, that position is called null point. In the same way, net electric field is 0, that is null point. Net gravitational field is 0, that is called null point. Everything is same, so, but only the formulas will be different. All are inverse square laws. So in gravitation we can use G, in electrostatics we can use epsilon, here we can use mu naught. That is the only difference, remaining everything same to same. But gravitational force is only attractive, but it is repulsive. Maybe electric or magnetic forces may be attractive or repulsive, but gravitational force is only attractive. Why only means? Because it is not possible to assign the charge or pole of the huge bodies. So earth, magnetic, for how can you decide the charge of this body? Not possible. That is why it is only attractive, it might not be repulsive. But repulsion is the shootest of electricity or magnetism. Attraction may be due to gravity also, but repulsion exists only due to electrification or magnification. Sorry, that means magnetization, like that. So null point. First condition, if the north pole of the bar magnet is placed towards geographic north pole. When the null point is formed, this is the question, this is the concept. North pole of the bar magnet is placed towards geographic north pole. So let us say this is the bar magnet. So this is south pole and this is north pole, and this is magnetic north and this is magnetic south. This is geographic north pole and geographic south pole. Geographic north pole, geographic south pole, and this is magnetic north pole and this is magnetic north pole. So north pole of the bar magnet is pointing towards geographic north pole. So this is the earth, let us say. Now where the null point will be formed? Where the null point means net magnetic field must be 0. Null point means net magnetic field must be 0. Where the null point will be formed in this situation? So to find out the null point, we must know the direction of magnetic fields, that is must. To find out the null point, we must know the direction of the magnetic fields. So what is the direction of the magnetic field due to the bar magnets? Let us say for this magnet, this is the axial line. For this bar magnet, this line is the axial line. This line is the axial line. So that's why the direction of the magnetic field on the axial line is from south to north. The direction of the magnetic field on the axial line is along the direction of magnetic moment, along the direction of magnetic moment, that is from south to north, south to north. And according to Earth's magnetic field, that is BH, what is the direction of BH? Direction of BH also always from south pole to north pole of the magnet, south pole to north pole of the earth. What is B? Magnetic field due to the magnet. What is BH? Earth's magnetic field, horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. What is the direction of horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field? Always from south to north. So for this magnet, this is axial line. This is axial line. On the axial line, the direction of the magnetic field is from south to north. On the axial line, the direction of the magnetic field is from south to north. So that means here both the fields must be in the same direction. This is B and this is BH. Both the fields must be in the same direction. Here both the fields must be in the same direction. Net magnetic field does not equal to 0. Net magnetic field does not equal to 0. Then how the null point exists? Where the null point exists, that is important. So on the axial line, not possible, there is no possibility of the null point. No, there is no possibility of the null point. So what is the situation? North pole of the bar magnet placed or pointing towards geographic north pole. This north pole and this north pole coincides. These are the directions of the magnetic fields. Earth's magnetic field BH always from south to north. On the axial line, the direction of the magnetic field due to the bar magnet is from south to north. That is B and BH must be in the same direction. B and BH must be in the same direction. But when we move to the equatorial line, what is the direction of the magnetic field due to the magnets? Direction of the magnetic field due to the magnet on the equatorial line. On the equatorial line, the direction of the magnetic field is from south to north, north to south. On the equatorial line, the direction of the magnetic field is from north to south, and here also we can exist. So two null points exist, both sides of the magnets. Two null points exist on the both sides of the magnets. So let us say it is D and it is also D. So on the equatorial line, the direction of the magnetic field is from north to south, but the direction of the Earth's magnetic field is upwards. Always it is from south to north. So this is BH and this is also BH. If this B is equals to BH, that is the null point. If this B is equals to BH, that is called the null position. So if B is equals to BH, then net magnetic field is 0. The net magnetic field is 0. So therefore BH is equals to, from this we can write mu naught by 4 pi, that is m by d cube. Why I am writing m by d cube? Because this is the magnetic field on the equatorial line. If it is the axial line, then we must write 2m by d cube. What is d? Distance of the null point from the center of the magnet. Distance of the null point from the center of the magnet. What is the total distance between the two null points? 2d. So this is BH. BH is equals to mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube. BH is equals to mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube. Then at the position, the total magnetic field or the net magnetic field must be equal to 0. that is why this is the null position. Now, the total distance between two null points is equals to 2D. The total distance between the two null points is equals to 2D. So, like this. So, but definitely two null points exist on both sides of the magnet. So, here it is downwards, BH is upwards. Here also it is downwards, BH is upwards. Therefore, two null points exist. So, like this. So, that means from this null point we are moving towards the magnets. We are moving towards the magnets. B is more, and we are moving away from the magnets, B decreases. This is the null point, this is the null point. From this null point, if we move towards the magnets, the D value decreases. Here the D value decreases means B value increases. What is the value of B? Magnetic field B value is equals to, from this, here the B can be written as mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube, mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube. If the distance decreases, magnetic field increases. So, that means if from the position of null point, if we move towards the magnets, definitely the the magnetic field increases, B value increases, or if we move away from the magnet, B value decreases because D increases. So, BH value remains constant, at all situations BH value remains constant. If we move towards the magnet or if we move away from the magnet, the value of B must be changes. So, this is the position of the null point. BH is equals to mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube. Okay. In this, at a distance d by 2 from magnets, what happens here? At a distance d by 2 from the magnets. So, definitely B greater than BH. That means we are moving towards the magnets. If we are moving towards the magnet, definitely B must be greater than BH. B must be greater than BH. So, B net is equals to, so B minus BH. B net is equals to B minus BH. What is B here? Mu naught by 4 pi m by d by 2 whole cube minus BH. Mu naught by 4 pi m by d by 2 at a distance d by 2. So, in place of d we are writing d by 2. So, that is 8 into mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube minus BH. That is 8 BH minus BH, that is equals to 7 BH. Because mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube is nothing but BH. Therefore, 8 BH minus BH, that is equals to 7 BH. So, net magnetic field is equals to 7 times the horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. Now, second situation in this, at a distance 2D from the magnet, at a distance 2D from the magnet, at a distance d by 2 it is, at a distance 2D, at a distance 2D definitely BH must be greater than B, distance 2D, that means we are moving away from the magnet, definitely magnetic field decreases. So, B net is equals to BH minus B. So, B net is equals to BH minus B is mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by 2d whole, m by 2d whole cube. So, that is equals to BH mu naught by 4 pi m by 8d cube. So, BH minus BH by 8. Mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube is BH. That is why BH minus BH by 8. So, therefore, B net is equals to 7 BH by 8. B net is equals to 7 BH by 8. So, that is the net magnetic field. 7BH, where it is at a distance d by 2 from the magnet, the net magnetic field is 7BH. At a distance 2d from the magnet, it is 7BH by 8. So, this is the concept where it is, if the north pole of the bar magnet is pointing towards geographic north, where the null points are formed, null points must be formed on the equatorial line. That is very important point here. It is null points must be formed, null points must be formed on equatorial line. Null points must be formed on equatorial. What is the reason? Along the axial line, magnetic field due to the magnets and horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field both must be in the same direction. Both must be in the same direction. That is why both must be added up. But when we move to the equatorial part, when we move to the equatorial position, this is B and this is BH. Both must be equal at certain distance. So, that is called null position. Next, in this second application, let us see. North pole of the bar magnet, south pole. South pole of the bar magnet is placed towards geographic north. So, the south pole of the bar magnet is placed towards geographic north. See here, this is the bar magnet. This is south pole and this is north pole, and this is magnetic north, geographic north, geographic south. Like this. So, in this situation, what is the direction of the magnetic field due to the bar magnet? The direction of magnetic field due to the bar magnet is downwards B on the axial line. This line is the axial line of the magnets. On the axial line, the direction of the magnetic field is from south to north. But horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field is, so its direction is BH, like this. Horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field also acts always from south to north. Horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field also acts always from south to north. That is why it is BH. This is B and this is BH. Here on the axial line, both are in opposite direction. On the axial line, both must be in the opposite direction. Definitely the null point must be formed on the axial line. So, let us discuss, let us check on the equatorial part. On the equatorial part, so this is the equatorial line. On the equatorial line, the direction of magnetic field is from north to south. Direction of the magnetic field is from north to south. And the same way, horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field also in this from south to north. Both must be in the same direction. If the south pole of the bar magnet is placed towards geographic north on the equatorial line, magnetic field due to the magnets and magnetic field due to the Earth's magnetic field, both must be in the same direction. If both the fields must be in the same direction, there is no possibility of the null point. So, then where the null point must be formed? Definitely the null point must be formed. Null point must be formed where it is? Axial line. So, definitely null points must be formed on axial line. Null points must be formed on the axial line. So, on the axial line, so BH is equals to B. So, therefore, BH is equals to B is mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube. Why I am writing 2m here? Why we are writing 2m here? What is the reason is, on the axial line, the magnetic field can be written as mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube. That is an equatorial line, that is m by d cube, but on axial line it is 2 m by d cube. That is why I am writing BH is equals to mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube. So, that is the situation. So, now, that is the situation. What is d? Distance of null point from center of magnet. So, let us say this is the position of the null point and this is D, or this is the position of null point and this is D. So, total distance between two null points. Total distance between two null points is equals to 2D. So, because above and below the magnet, definitely there must be two null points exist. So, that is 2D. The distance between the two null points is equals to 2D. So, this is the null point situation. In case when the south pole of the bar magnet placed towards geographic north or pointing towards geographic north. So, well and good, this is okay. Now, same we can discuss about again at a distance d by 2 from the magnet. At a distance d by 2 from the magnet. So, definitely B must be greater than BH. At a distance d by 2 from the magnet, B must be greater than BH. So, therefore, net magnetic field is equals to B minus BH. So, mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d by 2 whole cube minus BH. So, same mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube into 8 minus BH. So, that is 8 BH minus BH, 7 BH. Eight BH minus BH, that is 7 BH. Now, here the BH is equals to mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube. This total value is BH. Already we derived this. In the same way, at a distance 2D from the magnet, the same previous case, at a distance 2D from the magnet. So, BH is greater than BH. So, same also 7 BH by 8, same as that of the previous case, we get that. Now, so next, for example, we know this north and south, east, west. So, here for example, if the magnet is placed like this is, let us say, so north pole and south pole. Magnet is placed like this. So, where the null points are formed? Definitely on the equatorial position. Here the null points are formed. It is B, BH, and this is P. Definitely. Null points must be formed on the equatorial line. Now, here if the magnet rotates through an angle 90 degrees, what happens? The same position, this is the magnet, let us say south pole, north pole, and the same position. What happens? This is the direction of BH, this is the direction of the BH, and due to this the magnetic field is in this direction B. This is the initial situation. The north pole of the magnet pointing towards geographic north. The null points must be formed on the equatorial line. Null points must be formed on the equatorial line. Next, in this situation, if the magnet rotates to an angle 90 degrees, if the magnet rotates, ila rotate chesam, this magnet rotates to an angle 90 degrees in the clockwise direction or anti-clock. First, here I am considering clockwise direction. Now, this is BH and this is P. What is the net magnetic field here? Net magnetic field is equals to, here B is equals to BH. So, that means here BH is equals to mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube, mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube. BH is equals to mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube it is, because it is the equatorial point. On the equatorial point, the magnetic field is equals to mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube. But here the net magnetic field can be written as under root B square plus BH square, because the angle between these two is 90. If the magnet rotates to an angle 90 degrees, the direction of the magnetic field be like this, and this is BH, then the net magnetic field is equals to under root B square plus BH square. So, here B is mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube whole square plus BH square. Mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d. Why it is 2 m by d cube? For this magnet, this point is axial point. For this magnet, this point is axial point. That is why it is mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube whole square. So, from this B net can be written as under root. So, this can be written as 2 common 2 BH whole square plus BH square. So, that is square root of 2 BH whole square plus BH square, because 2 into what is the value of BH here? Mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube, mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube, that is 2 BH whole square plus BH square, that is equals to under root 4 BH square plus BH square. So, that is equals to under root 5 BH square root of 5 BH. So, B net equals to root of 5 BH. If the magnet rotates to an angle 90 degrees, then the situation it is. Net magnetic field in this situation becomes root 5 times the BH. So, next null points. Null points due to two poles. Null points due to two poles. Let us say I am considering one south pole on one north pole. Actually, this does not happen. Single south pole, single north pole does not exist. So, now in this situation, if the null points will be happened, how the null points exist for this? So, let us say this is also. So, first we can discuss about like poles, after that unlike poles. So, let us say the distance between these two is d. The pole strength, if this one is m1 and the pole strength of this one is m2. Pole strength of first one is m1, pole strength of second one is m2. Small m is the pole strength. So, these two are the south poles, or we can consider north poles also. So, where the null point exists? For like poles, null point exists between the poles. For like poles, null point exists between the poles. In the same way, in electricity, for like charges, null point exists between the charges. So, for example, at this position, I am considering this is x and this is d minus x. While calculating the magnetic field, what we must consider? A unit north pole. While calculating the magnetic field, we must consider a unit north pole. At this position, at the point P, I am considering the unit north pole. South north attraction, let us say it is B1 and it is also south north attraction, let us say it is B2. B1 and B2 must be in opposite direction. See here, this is the point P. My assumption is the point P is the null point. What is the position of the null point? We can calculate based on this. At the point P, we must consider a unit north pole. Why we considered unit north pole? While calculating the magnetic field, definitely we must consider unit north pole. In the same way, while calculating the electric field, we must consider unit positive charge. In the same way, this one. If I am considering a unit north pole here, south pole must be attracts north pole. So, this is the direction. This south pole also attracts this north pole. So, B1 and B2 are in the same opposite direction. So, therefore, B1 is equals to B2. What is the magnetic field due to the monopole? Mu naught by 4 pi small m1 by x square. Mu naught by 4 pi small m1 by x square, because the distance of the point P from the first pole is x. Next, here it is mu naught by 4 pi m2 by d minus x whole square. Mu naught by 4 pi gets cancelled. So, from this d minus x by x whole square is equals to m2 by m1. So, from this d minus x by x is equals to under root m2 by m1. Next, here it is d by x minus x by x is equals to under root m2 by m1. So, d by x minus 1 is equals to under root m2 by m1. So, d by x is equals to under root m2 by m1 plus 1. Therefore, x is equals to d by under root m2 by m1 plus 1. This is the position of the null point from the first pole. This is the first pole and this is x. Position of the null point from the first pole is equals to d by square root of m2 by m1 plus 1, d by under root m2 by m1 plus 1. So, this is the null point due to the like poles, maybe two south poles or two north poles, then the null point exists in between them only. Null point exists in between them for the like poles. What is the position of the null point from the first pole? From the first pole, that is d by square root of m2 by m1 plus 1. So, like this. In the same way, how the null point exists for the unlike poles? How the null point exists for the unlike poles? like poles. For unlike poles, let us say one pole is south pole, one pole is north pole. Let us say it is the distance d between these two. Let us say this pole strength is m1 and this pole strength is m2. For example, I am considering the point P is the null point. Our assumption is, let us say point P is the null point. Point P is the null point. In this situation, point P, while calculating the magnetic field, what we have to assume? Unit north pole. Here I am considering the unit north pole. North pole must be attracted by south pole. So that is the direction of the magnetic field. And this north also repulsion, and this is the direction of the magnetic field. So that means in between these two poles, the direction of the magnetic fields must be same. The direction of the magnetic fields must be same. So definitely if the two magnetic fields must be in the same direction, net magnetic field does not become 0. So that is why for the like poles, magnetic field exists, null point exists outside. For unlike poles, null point exists outside of the poles. So that means where this null point exists here, let us discuss. Let us say at this position point P, it is at a distance x. So from this the distance is d plus x. From this position the distance is x, and from this position the distance is d plus x. While calculating the magnetic field, what we have to assume here? North pole, north repulsion and south attraction. Let us say it is B1, and it is B2. Due to north pole, here we are assuming the unit north pole. This is north pole, and here we are assuming the unit north pole. North pole repulse. So this is the direction of B2. But at this position, due to south pole, there is attraction. So that is B1. So therefore, B1 is equals to B2 at point P. So B1 is, simply we can write mu naught by 4 pi m1 by d plus x whole square. So that is equals to mu naught by 4 pi m2 by x square. So from this mu naught gets cancelled. So from this m1 by m2 is equals to d plus x by x whole square. So m1 by m2 is equals to under root d plus x by x. Under root m1 by m2 is equals to d by x plus 1. Square root of m1 by m2 minus 1 is equals to d by x. Therefore, x is equals to d by under root m1 by m2 minus 1. That is the situation. So that is the null point. For unlike poles, this is minus 1. For like poles, that is plus 1. So general formula, x is equals to d by under root m2 by m1 plus or minus 1. Plus is for like poles and minus is for unlike poles. Here we considered a plus for like poles and minus for unlike poles. So that is the situation. Next, null point due to bar magnets. Null point due to bar magnets. Now, here let us say the two magnets, let us say it is south pole and north pole, and this is also magnet, this is south pole and north pole are facing each other. Two magnets are facing each other. So, what these two magnets are arranged like that, their axial, along their axial lines. The two magnets are arranged along their axial lines. So, let us say this direction of the magnetic field is B1 and this magnetic field is B2, let us say. So, the direction of the magnetic field along the axial line is in the direction of magnetic moment. The direction of the magnetic field in the direction of the direction of the magnetic field on axial line is in the direction of magnetic field, in the direction of magnetic moment. So, that is why it is B1 and it is B2. Let us say at this point the distance between the two centers of the magnet is D. Distance between the two centers of the magnet is D. Let us say this is the position of the null point P. So, this is at a distance x and this is D minus x. Let P is the null point because the two magnets having magnetic fields opposite in direction here. Two magnets having magnetic fields opposite in direction. So, this is the direction of B1 and this is the direction of B2. On axial line, the direction of the magnetic field is in the direction of magnetic moment. So, that is the situation. So, on axial line, the magnetic field, an axial and magnetic field B can be written as mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube, general formula. On axial line, magnetic field B can be written as mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube. So, here if B1 is equals to B2, that is the position of the null point. If B1 equals to B2 at the point P, then only null point exists. Null point means net magnetic field is 0. So, it is mu naught by 4 pi 2 m1 by x cube, because the point P is at a distance x. Next, it is mu naught by 4 pi 2 m2 by d minus x whole cube. The distance between the two magnets is d. Two centers of the magnets is d. From the first center of the magnet it is x, next it is d minus x. 2 gets cancelled. So, from this d minus x by x whole cube is equals to m2 by m1, d minus x by x is equals to cube root of m2 by m1 or m2 by m1 whole power 1 by 3. D by x minus 1 is equals to m2 by m1 whole power 1 by 3. So, d by x is equals to m2 by m1 whole power 1 by 3 plus 1. So, therefore, x is equals to d by m2 by m1 whole power 1 by 3 plus 1. This is the position of the null point. That is the position of the null point, d by m2 by m1 whole power 1 by 3 plus 1. So, that is with this is due to bar magnets. If it is due to the poles, this is under roots, but due to the bar magnets it is m2 by m1 whole power 1 by 3, because the magnetic here capital M1, capital M1, capital M2 are the magnetic moments. In the previous case the small m's are pole strengths, here M1 and M2 are the magnetic moments. So, that is the situation. So, this is a null point due to the bar magnets.